Hi guys, hi everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to IC Market Webinars. How you guys doing? Hi guys. Shall we just wait for 1 to 2 minutes? Alright, for everyone to tune in, I will start the session. So today, okay, it's gonna be the last webinar for the 2025. Alright, okay, we're gonna talk. Okay, today I'm gonna talk a little bit about goals. Later after our webinar, I think I'm gonna spend about 30 to maybe 40 minutes to finish the slides, and after that we're gonna discuss about the goal later. Okay, any one of you guys, wow, like yesterday, of course I was looking at the XAUSD, right? I think the gold has falling. How many pip? 2000 pip. Is it 2000 pip yesterday? Asian section sell, so gold. London section as well, New York section as well. Let me see a quick look, okay, before we start our webinars. I know that today I start the webinars a bit early because I have something on later. Okay, let me pull out the chart. Okay, as you can see on the screen, today we're gonna talking about, like, it's a very simple topic but very powerful. Trading improved plan for every entry for the 2026. Any one of you guys has planned what you're gonna bring forward or what you don't want to bring forward next year? You can share with me as well. Okay, I'm going to open the quick one. Okay, on the trading view. Hang on. How you guys doing? Anyone has a good profit yesterday? Right. This one, okay. Here, if you attend, if you like watch my pre-market, okay, like this is was yesterday. Okay, I did the pre-market on the early before market open on early Monday. Okay, you see that this was the all-time high. Price has made that, you know, this is M15. They broke every level. Okay, if I'm gonna go to H4, I'm gonna quick look and then we're gonna discuss it later. Okay, like yesterday, I just want to count like how many pips they're falling. Oh, it's what here. Okay, I'm gonna quick. I think about 2000 pip. No, more than that. It's about 2400 pip just yesterday. Good afternoon, Kun Vitwas. Right, yesterday, and it broke every level, and right now they are kind of bounced off. So I think I'm gonna wait for the sell entry today, and you can see that they broke my bullish channel as well, and you can see that in H4, like yeah. Okay, if you watch my pre-market, it broke, and after that you can see that it's pulled back, continue to sell off, sell. Like yesterday, Asia, London, New York sold gold, and I think today I'm gonna wait for the sell entry. Okay, all right, sell now. No. No, I'm gonna wait. Okay, I'm gonna wait slightly higher, but we're gonna discuss that later. Again, guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to IC Market webinar. I know that today I kind of start the webinar slightly early because usually we're gonna start at about 5 p.m. Singapore time. Okay, so today I start about 2 p.m. Okay, as you can see here, today we're going to talk about 2026 trading improvement plan for every level. Okay, and before we start the webinars, disclaimer, guys, as usual, I would say that this is marketing communication and does not contain and should not be construed as containing investment advice or an investment recommendation. Okay, and then here they would say that past performance is not a guarantee of or prediction of future performance. In risk warning over here, trading forex and safety carry a high level risk to your capital, and you should only trade with money you can afford to lose. Trading forex and safety may not suitable for all investors. Okay, so please read and ensure you fully understand our risk disclosure. Okay, and about myself, my name is Peggy. I'm investment analyst and a prop trader. Is something wrong with the... Okay, this is the agenda for today. Okay, so basically we will talk about 3 skills to master. Okay, first, a simple weekly routine and what to journal, set up, reason, and outcome. Okay, I know that all of the traders, they are starting to do the trading journal. You should, okay, I say you should, but it's all up to you. Okay, I did that. So the first skills that you need to know, that you need to understand market structures. Okay, why is so important? Why is so important? For example, okay, we know that gold has how many, like we just put it out here, right? We know that if price on uptrend, price need to make a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. We know that this is an uptrend. Okay, let's say if you don't know how to identify, one, you can use the trend line to help you to kind of like, you know, look with the price on uptrend or downtrend. Second, you can use the Ichimoku cloud. Okay, one of the things is that the price above Ichimoku cloud, we know that the momentum is on bullish. If price below Ichimoku cloud, we know that it's on bearish move, right? And if the market is bearish, you will know that price have to make a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Okay, and after it, we also have like a ranging or consideration, which is price being a sideways. Okay, this is right here. We just do like that. Bullish, price make a higher high, and after that, price is being the considerating here or being sideways, and either they want to continue to go higher or they start to make a lower low, lower high, and then we know that they're changing a momentum from bullish to bearish or being a sideways. Okay, and also the difference between the chain of character and break of structure. Okay, whenever you see that price being the higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, right? We know that this is on continuation, which is the price has made the BOS or break of structures. Okay, we know that whenever price make a chain of character, meaning that you have to take out this low, right? This is really simple that you guys need to know how to identify, which is they break above this low. Okay, because if they want to continue to go bullish, they shouldn't, you know, go close below this previous low. They should make a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, a higher high, higher low. But whenever you see that price start to make the lower low, okay, start to make the lower low, lower high. So this is we call, right, this is our chain of character. Okay, meaning that the momentum has changed from bullish to bearish, and then after that you will see that they still break of structure, meaning that, what does it mean? Meaning that this high, okay, this high pushed the price to break the previous low and continue to make the higher lower high, lower low, break of structure, and continue, so on and so on. If they make the higher high, this is your chain of character, continue to make a higher low, higher high, higher low, higher, and so on. Okay, so this is how you need to look. And then you may have a question, so which time frame I should look for the direction, or which time frame should I look for the trend? The answer is that you ask yourself first whether you are a day trading, or you are a swing trader, scalp trader, or swing. Alright, of course you need to look on the higher time frame, which is week or monthly. Okay, and then you can use daily for your entry or weekly for your entry. But if you are a day trader, okay, like I myself, okay, usually we're gonna look at the daily time frame. Okay, and then after that you're gonna highlight the key level on the H4. Okay, and then you will know that today you're gonna buy at sell or buy as buy. Basically today, because of yesterday price closing with bearish candle, so today I'm gonna look for the sell entry. But where we're gonna sell today, because price has come and bounced off yesterday, right, to where, to this demand zone, right? This is a demand zone. This is the demand zone, and price overall momentum, price is still on the Ichimoku cloud. This one is just maybe pullback. Okay. Also, if you're gonna look at structures, we know that in higher time frame, price still make the higher high, higher low, right? Higher. I just start from here, right? You see that? And there, okay, in the lead time frame, right? In the lead time frame. Yesterday, if you were to buy, let's just say if you were to buy at this zone, you might get stop out, right? Because they did not even in the bow form, let's just say 43.80, but they come to this demand for the lead time frame, right? And then you can see that price is lost out. Okay, so today I'm not gonna sell at this level because price come from demand zone for the daily time frame. You want to sell, my sell entry is slightly higher in H4. Okay, one of the sell that I'm looking for, if gonna look for the zone, one could be here, the zone that I want to sell. Second, I will look at somewhere around this level at 4444, double four, somewhere around here, if I want to sell. Okay, and you can use Fibonacci. Remember, you can use Fibonacci if you want. You will see that at least 50% and above, then we can look for the sell entry, right, or at least like 38.2, right? We're gonna look if somebody sell at 20.6, so I'm not gonna sell when price is cheap. Okay, every time if you, let's just say like if you want to use like premium and discount zone, basically like we want to sell when price is getting expensive, which is above 50, right? Or if you want sell, if you want to buy when price is like below 50%. That's that kind of zone. So this zone I'm not looking for the buy. And if you look in H4 carefully, we know that here is the FVG or fair value gap, right? Of course, FVG or fair value gap, why I want to sell, this is going to be the zone at least 50% at 4420 to 4425, then you can sell. This is imbalance here in between, right? In between, if I want to adjust above the wick, this one that somebody asked me to sell, but I did not. Okay, difference between an A book and B book is much better than I imagine. Yeah. So ever since I moved to IC market, trading had been a lot smoother. Yes, I'm a big fan with IC market. I think the first brokers, okay, that I trade with is IC market, and the time I'm using a C trader. Okay, I'm not a fan. I think now MT4 had discontinued. I think now there is no more MT4. I think now MT5 you have, but then I'm a fan of the C trader as well. So I can use C trader or MT5, okay. But for IC market, I prefer both, okay. But the first trading platform I'm using, which is a C trader with IC market, okay. So right now somebody asked me to sell, right? Maybe you're gonna sell at 43.80. Yes, you can sell, but I did not, okay. I set the rules. I can wait, okay. Maybe today I don't want to trade because tomorrow is the last day of 2025, so I don't want to just ruin my holiday, okay. But if you were to sell just now M15, then you will see this is supply zone, so your sell entry at exact, right, 40.80, and price falling so far is 300 pip. Let's just say 100 pip. Did you sell? I did not, okay. I did not sell. Oof. Right, you see that break of structure we already explained, right? Price continue to go higher, break of structure, chain of character, meaning they're changing momentum from, for example, bullish to bearish, or the price make a lower low, lower high, right? If they make the higher high, these are your chain of character here, and continue to make high high, high low, high high, high low, okay. Done. Clear, right? This is the structure you need to know. Understand market structure is the key. Then you know that whether today you're gonna buy, you're gonna sell. Then you should just buy at one. Shouldn't mean like you say, let's say today you want to sell gold, but then you say, okay, why not? I want to sell gold, I just buy up. Then from here I sell. No, that is not the case. You need to wait for buy, and then you wait for the buy. You want to sell, then wait for the sell entry, because sometimes price may not go to your entry, okay. Okay, what about the next one? Entry. What does that mean? Entry, timing your trade, okay. The diff equal to the difference between profit and pain. So either if you want to trade, okay, one, okay, let's say price at your level, what you're going to do, for example, either one, you're gonna wait for the pullback, okay. For example, yesterday, let me just do all the H4 analysis on the key level in H4. Price has broken all the level that I has identified. For example, like support level. Here I would think that this is gonna be my support level. And then I highlight this is the zones, the next last zone for the support level, okay. Then I see that price have broke below, so what is my plan, my entry? I'm gonna wait for price to pull back or wait for the retracement, and price has retraced somewhere around here, plus the psychological number, which is round number 43.80, and then you can sell, okay. You can wait for the reversal. You wait for demand or supply, for example here, right? One of I know that a lot of the traders, they're gonna buy at this demand, right? But you can see that in H4 price falling and slightly have rejection, okay, to kind of like attract the retail trader to buy at this level. When you see that, and after that it just continue to sell up, they're not interested in this level, so you get stop out. I know a lot of traders get stop out, and after that you go to this level. What happening to this level? And then you need to go to D1. Then you will say, okay, in D1 time frame, you know that why gold is falling around here, because they go to this demand. This one in daily time frame, which is around 43.03. Okay, and after that it's bounced up from like yesterday until now. It's about almost 800 pip already. Okay, it's more than 100 pip already. Okay, so entry, time your entry, choose your section. You want to trade in Asia, London, or New York, it's all up to you. Okay, like here you can wait for the pullback, right? Break. Some of the trader, they just put like sell stop right here, but usually I'm not a fan of buy stop or sell stop. I prefer wait for the pullback. It's more safer for me. Okay, sometimes it may not pull back as well, but at least, you know, it's safe. I don't like to, like, you know, if I put the sell like sell stop and then price sell a little bit and then pull back, hit my stop loss. Okay, so you can choose. Okay, second, risk management. Position sizing equal to your trading lifespan, so you cannot overtrade. So in 2026, if you want to be profitable trader, you need to know how to calculate your lot size. You need to do your risk management. You ask yourself how many risk per trade you want. Shouldn't more than 1 to 2%, but of course I know some of the traders, they can go for 3 to 5% risk per trade. That is up to them if they can control their emotion. If you can control your emotion, even though you hit stop loss, you don't have kind of even trading, go ahead. Okay, this is just the idea for you that you shouldn't risk more than 1 to 2% risk per trade. If you're still new to the forex market, 1%, okay, you should start with 1%. But if you have experience, you can control your emotion, you have the bigger account, it's up to you, because we have learned all the mistake. Okay, so 2026, you need to choose which one you want to bring forward, which one you don't want to bring forward. Bad habit, leave it at 2025. Good habit or something you want to change, something you think that you do better in 2025, and then you bring forward to 2026. Okay, always, okay, put your stop loss before you putting your take profit. Ask yourself, whenever you trade, you should change your mindset. Like, if you want to trade right now, okay, at the entry, how much I'm gonna lose if it hits stop loss? You ask yourself, not like, okay, I want to trade go one lot, I want to earn 1,000. No, that is wrong mindset. Okay, you need to ask yourself, what if I trade right now, I lost $500, I lost $1,000. If you can accept, you don't feel any pain, you feel okay, you go ahead. But if you think that you don't have confidence, and then if I hit the stop loss $500, I think it's like too much, and then you reduce your lot size, or you wait for the right setup. Okay, all right. And correlation. Okay, talking about the, I'm gonna bring you to the chart. Okay, talking about the correlation, we know that what we have correlation, which is we have correlation, we have for the with the DXY, right? For the DXY correlation, we have, which is EUR USD, just for example GBP USD, okay, and XAU USD. They are negative correlation, correct? They are negative correlation with dollar. Meaning that if dollar is rising, EUR, USD, GBP, or anything that have the USD behind, it's gonna be falling, correct? But it's not all the time. If you look at the gold, meaning that sometimes dollar is rising or bullish, gold also rising. So you cannot look for the correlation which is 100%. Okay, so price already falling to the zone. This is the zone. Did you sell? To what do you sell? Just now you asked me to sell. Anybody sell gold at 43.80? But I did not. Did the H4 time frame, meaning that M15 gonna have the price action. Why is so slow, guys? Right? Okay. Do you lovely your price action here? Anybody sell? I think it's if you sell at 43.80, it's about more than 150 pip. Okay, so let's say we look at the dollar. You see that dollar now, I'm gonna look at H4. Okay, every time I'm gonna look at H4. Okay, right now dollar is kind of falling. Okay, that's why gold is rising, okay, but now they kind of like bounce up at this, like can say like a support level. That's why you can see that bounce up, gold is falling from the resistance. Okay, you sell at 43.77. Oh, that's already 100 pip if you short just now. I did not, okay, I'm okay with it. Right? Okay, continue. Okay, what are your weekly routine? What you should do? The simple weekly routine, and you know that IC market we provide pre-market analysis, which is every Monday early before market open. Okay, me and my colleague, which is Hun Hong, we take turn, which is the beginning of Monday it was me, so I think next week is gonna be him. So basically what you need to do Sunday evening, or you should do Sunday evening, but if you can wake up, usually I woke up my time zone at 4:30, just prepare for the pre-market, and then I start my pre-market at 5 a.m. at my time zone. Okay, you will see that you do a weekly plan, 30 to 45 minutes. You look, okay, you review, or you just open either Forex Factory or investing.com to look for the key event for entire week. Okay, and then you analyze key market on a higher time frame structure. Usually we do pre-market. Okay, I'm gonna look for the daily time frame, but sometimes in H4. Okay, but usually you should look on the daily time frame or weekly to look for the direction for the week. Okay, and then after that you identify the potential setup and the zone to watch out for. If you want to look at daily time frame, let's say we want to see, okay, what is happening last week. Okay, daily time frame closing with bearish or bullish, and after that if you identify the key level, you can zoom into H4, either look for the kind of like short term trend. Okay, because sometimes you know that daily time frame is bullish, right? But then if you want to bullish, we want to look for the buy entry, but then buy entry you need to zoom into the lower time frame H1 or H4 to wait for price to pull back at the lower time frame support level, and then you buy, which is follow the higher time frame. Okay, so you can sell, doesn't mean like, okay, gold is a bullish, you cannot sell. You can sell, but if you know where is your sell entry. Okay, of course if you still news, we always, everybody hears about friends, trend is your best friend. I agree with you, but of course you can sell gold as well, but at a certain level you should know where you can sell gold, right? If you think you don't know, and then you wait to buy gold at the key level, which is the support level. Okay, we're not gonna buy gold at the resistance, correct? The resistance usually we're gonna sell. Okay, after you identify the potential setup and so on to what, then after that you set weekly goal and risk parameters. Okay, after you know, and then you look at your account, you know to calculate your lot size, and then either you want to put a pending order or you can put the alert. Okay, do you know that if you have the C trader, okay, with IC market, you can trade on a trading view. Okay, so you don't need to buy. Okay, so meaning that over here, okay, you can set the alert, like for example, price is maybe approaching, or maybe you know, rising to the entry, you can just set the alert. Okay, and you can see that trading here, you can connect your IC market here. Okay, so you need to have the C trader account, and then if you have, you can just connect IC market to the trading view, and then you can trade right here, and then you can use the feature that IC market have provided you. Okay, it's quite I think it's quite straightforward. Okay, now you see that I'm using the IC market data feed here. Okay, any question, guys? So 2026, all right, it's gonna be a good year for both of us. Okay, for every one of us, we're gonna, you know, do it better. Okay, any question? That should be all for today. Any question before we're gonna look at our chart together? Yes or no? Yes or no? No or yes? Okay. No question. Okay. I'm gonna bring you guys and then we're gonna look at the chart together. So now we have about 30 minutes, so I've done it really quick. Okay, we're going to analyze. Okay, I'm gonna do the what should I do? I'm gonna do the goal first. This one is just open another one. Okay, so basically I just move it here. What is this? Okay, let's just do gold slowly. I know that gold is favorite instrument that a lot of the traders they love to trade. Okay, right here yesterday in H4 after market open, okay, price has went up again at the ATH or all-time high, right here 45.49 45.49 45.49 you hang on. Okay, I'm gonna put here and write is at the ATH yesterday. Okay, let's just put the at the no in the center. Make it the okay. Right, yesterday, right? Go to M15, maybe easier. Prior bounce off, okay. It fall off from the gap on Monday, 7 after the market open. It went up and then falling again and continue to make the lower low, lower high, right? You can see here. Okay, you look at the M15 market structure first, right? From the M15, okay, you will see that from here they start to make higher high, right? Higher low, higher high, higher low. What is this? Is higher high. You can pick here, but there was a gap. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, equal high, and make a lower low. So from here, okay, you will see that Pi have make the BOS, right, which is Saturday, okay, which is Saturday. But anyways, that you look at market structure, this is chain of character, and then this is Monday market open, right, at the AM during the Asian section. Price broke below with this imbalance to broke this support level, and after that you can see that the pullback, how many percent? From my eye, 50% and 61.8, right, between, and then it was ranging here sideways here for a while in the M15, right? You see that pullback before they sell off and make the break of structure. Okay, now if you were to look here, you will notice the momentum had changed from the M15, and this one they also create the equal high, right? This is the equal high. They went I think in the New York falling, and Asia put back and then sell off immediately on the day, like on Monday, like yesterday, right? And then chain of character, make or break of structure, make or break of structure. You see that break below the level and boom here. Now create a supply zone here, which is all of the sell off is sell here. Somebody sell at this level. I think about 38.6%, is it, or 38.2, right? Also H4, you go to H4, okay. In H4 time frame, price had it's broken from the channel. My channel is right. Actually, it's not right. Let me see. It's what my channel is here. Actually, it's not. Oh, no. Then just now I draw from where? Okay, by right it's not. Now it's like, you know, bounce within the bullish channel right now. From here. It was from here. It broke from here. Okay, it broke from here, from this zone. Okay, from this zone it broke and broke this level. So right now, you want to look really closely. The reason why I want to sell at this level because of this, but this is not a breaker box. Okay, this is not a breaker box because this is a demand zone. This one is already went in, but if this candle is not went in the box, no rejection, we can consider it as a breaker box, which is a fail OB, but this is not, and we can consider it as a supply zone right now. Okay, at 44.20 or 44.10 around that zone. Okay, so here I'm gonna wait somewhere around to sell. Here I did not sell. Okay, I did not do anything. I prefer for price to go slightly higher. Okay, now let me do analysis again. I'm gonna use the elite wave to count the wave. Okay, can I the 1 2 3 4 5, because they don't have the data that I want for the IC market, but I'm gonna count. I think there's I told you that there's a divergence in H4 and the D1 as well, but I think we're gonna see the pullback. Okay, this is a wave 3 to wave 4. Just a quick count. I could be wrong. Okay, I'm not expert, but I know how to count. Okay, 4 to 5. 1 2 3 4. This could be 5. What is lacking? What is lacking, guys? What is lacking here? Let me reload. What is lacking? Okay, from 1 2 3. So I have another, like from 4 to 5. I would say that 1 2 3 4 5. Oh, I'm gonna just count 1 2 3. It is gonna be 4 and it's gonna be 5. I don't know, I need to count again. Okay, meaning that this should be, if this is gonna be 4, right, at 30.2%, somewhere around here, and then gonna be 5 there. Okay, we have new today and tomorrow. We have FOMC meeting minute and unemployment claim, if I'm not wrong. Okay, so we're gonna see. Okay, but let me just count like that, and then I'm gonna see how is gold gonna react. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so from either this is gonna be my wave 5 and pull back 4, continue to 5 or 5, and then after that you're gonna see like A, B, C. We're gonna monitor. Okay, but right now I'm gonna leave it like that, and then I'm gonna highlight the key level. Okay, I'm gonna go for daily time frame. Based on daily time frame right now, right, this is gonna be the resistance level already, by right. If we're gonna do like that, this is based on the swing, right? This is the resistance, broke to become the support level, broke below, pullback. So if price cannot close above 43, let's just say 80. Okay, this is going to be the first resistance that you need to take note of. Okay, in the next level in H1 in daily time frame, I would prefer at the swing here for the second support level for the daily time frame, meaning that price could falling to this zone. But again, we have news coming up later, so we're not sure. Either you're gonna sell, you can hold your sell entry, or if price did not, okay, the next zone that I'm looking at, if price close above, okay, for H4 D1, you need to wait. Okay, you need to wait for the D1 to close. Why is lagging, guys? Okay, these are daily time frame. First support, first resistance, second resistance. I would pick here for second resistance level, and then I will use the Fibonacci. I'm gonna monitor, so basically around either 50% or 16.8, around that zone, so okay, first zone that you see the price falling, I think falling is about almost 200 pip right now. Okay, so this is gonna be the first support for H1. I'm gonna put it here, okay, in daily time frame. But for H4, this is the support level, first support, the recent low yesterday, and then I'm gonna put at the swing here, and then I'm gonna put this one for the second support, and then I'm gonna highlight the zones. So this is gonna be the zones, which is okay, the potential could be here, right? Let's say if you did not sell at this level, it's okay, go to this zone, okay, or you go to this zone here. We go to the M15, right? We go to M15, have a closer look. So now, if you want to buy, I can give you the buy entry. You buy here at the OB M15, you buy here, okay, you can buy at this level, meaning that you shouldn't sell. If you sell, you can hold your sell entry right now if you can hold, but if you want to buy, this is your zones, okay, you can buy at this level, at this price. Oof. One, you can buy 40 to 32. The stop loss you put at 24. That's gonna be the stop loss. Okay, okay, so meaning you see price pull back, you can pull here, you see the rejection, you buy. Target here for the first swing, the recent high, your tip for TP, and the next one you can just aim for that zones. Okay, we need to see how the London section is react. Okay, so right now there's going to be the zone that you can buy, but if you think that you can take risk, you can buy here. If you're not, you need to watch first, because if break here, this is going to be the next zones. Okay, or you don't trade. Next year you can come back and trade again. I'm gonna go to H1 to have a close look. Okay, right, aim here first, TP1 if you want to sell. Okay, if you think that price did not react to this level, you can wait for price to pull back again, and then you sell and target here, because this is a OB, right? If price did not respect this OB, this is gonna be your breaker box. Okay, this is gonna be your breaker box. So you see the price come to this zone, you see the rejection, you buy, you target here for the TP1 first, If not, and then if not respect, you don't buy here, you can wait for price to close, pull back, and then you sell. Follow the higher time frame. Again, now if H1 closing with barely engulfing, you can still hold your buy your sell entry. But if H1 closing with not barely engulf or closing with slightly the body less 50%, and then likely price gonna break the first resistance, and then they might go to this second resistance level. You wait for H1 to close first. Okay, it's about 15 minutes. If 15 minutes closing, you can continue your hold your sell. If not, likely they might break. Or you go to the M15, have a close look. Okay, or you buy here. Okay, you see that they're falling to, I think 200 pip, right? About that, almost. Then it bounce off. Okay, so if they continue to like that, they might break here. Then you just close your sell entry. You should wait to buy at this zone. Sorry, you should wait to sell at around this zone. Okay, which is you see that this might be the zone for in H4, right? And then you sell, or you take note of these zones. Then you will tell me like, oh Peggy, you give me so many zones, how I know which zone I can sell? Then you need to observe, or you need to monitor, because I also don't know. Okay, I can give you the zones, but the thing is, I'm gonna wait for price to go in the zone or close in or close to. If I see the rejection, price action, I'm gonna sell, because sometimes price might react or respect this zone. But if not, price just like boom, close above with really big or imbalance, like big candle, meaning that this zone I'm not gonna sell. I'm gonna sell at this zone. So you need to monitor. Okay, nobody know which zone they're gonna fall, right? None of us know. Okay, no one or no trader that can give you 100% that you sell at this zone. Okay, no, we just want to find high probability setup. Okay, that likely they might fall from this level, and then you use other like a technical or other like a indicator to support your analysis. Okay, most of us the trader, we just guessing only whether price gonna fall to this zone or not. Then yeah, nobody can tell you 100% you sell at this zone, because sometimes zone it might break. Okay, there's just time that price did not respect the H4 demand or key level. For example, where you can remember where in H4 time frame, what happening with chart? Let's just see here, right? Remember, one is here, for example, one of here, right? Remember here. Here's a lot of traders are waiting to buy, right? You see that they don't care, they just break. They know that a lot of the traders wait here. So from this or B, now it become your sell entry, become your breaker box. Then you can sell this zone. Or from demand, it become the supply zone, right? Break. I know a lot of the trader will get like stop out because of this. You see that? Sometimes it's not 100% or guarantee that price gonna react. Okay, another one is here, right? The only one institution or the big boy who can push the price break the key level, right? At this zone, at these zones, right? At this zone, they know that a lot of the trader, they are waiting to buy, or they might see a lot of pending order, or want to buy at this zone. You can see that they push the price all the way down to go to the, maybe they might consider it's your POI, point interest or support, and then they also have the FVG somewhere around here, right? After they come to this zone, you can stop out. You see the rejection. Then from this, become your supply zone or breaker box, and then you can pull back and then you sell from this zone, and then after that you can supply pull back to the zone again, right? And then continue falling. And then this one also, this one, but this one price had react already from the OB, exit the body, just slide a little bit, and from this become your buy entry, break, pull back, and then you buy. Okay, so it's not 100% that price gonna react, so you need to observe the low time frame, or you use other indicator or bond also, or you read the candle. Okay, so now just wait for H1 to close. If you close, then you can hold your sell entry, and then you can wait to buy at these zones. Okay, stop loss put slightly before 25. You can just put stop loss at 23, maybe 20 pip below. It's up to you. Okay, if not, then you wait for the pullback and then you sell, target at the second support. All right guys, any question? Do you have any instrument you want me to look for you guys? Ichimoku clock, right? In H4, H1, in H4, still above, still bullish D1, but in H4 price go in the cloud. Usually price go in the cloud, we don't trade. Okay, that because they're gonna being sideways. Okay, maybe if they can go below, pull back the cloud, the lower one is gonna act as the resistance. Okay, you see that. But in H1, in the short term, is a bearish for the D1 time frame. Okay, so right now, if you still hold yourself in T3, just shift stop loss to at least break even, or your protect your profit, or you close up to you. We have about how many minutes? 7 minutes for H1 to close. Okay. Alright guys, any question before end the webinars? I'm gonna see you again next year. It seemed like so far, but actually next week. Gonna be next week. Okay. The question is, how important is the closing price compared to the opening price of the candle? Okay. Usually, okay, I'm gonna delete everything here, or maybe I'm gonna hide the thing, or load the thing here. It's not like important or not important, but usually, right, in the daily time frame, you're gonna look like yesterday price closing, where price closing yesterday candle was at this. They just remove price closing at this price, right? I'm gonna put, okay, here some of the trader. Okay, I will tell you another the secret one. Okay, for the buy entry, okay, if yesterday price closing with the bearish candle, okay, usually did a closing, the next day you can go back and do the back testing. At the closing here, there will be the trader, they're gonna buy at the closing price yesterday. That's why you see that this is the opening price for today, right? If you were to look at D1 time frame right now, where is your opening? Right now you're opening somewhere around here at the candle, which is at 43.36, 4336. Okay, and the answer is that how important the closing compared with the opening is important equally. Okay, meaning that if you read the candle here, right, if you read the candle which is yesterday, you know that where is the opening price from this candle. Opening price was here, this is a closing. So the next day, which is today, you already know that you're gonna buy as buy or you're gonna buy as sell. So today you need to sell. Why? Because price closing at this price. Yesterday the candle closing at this price. opening was here at the 88 all-time high, right? So you're not gonna buy at this one, meaning that whenever price is rising to this opening price, you're not gonna buy at this opening price of the candle yesterday. You're gonna sell, right? And closing here is for your buy entry. For example, is this candle, this one was the opening, right? And this is the closing. And the next day you will see that this is very strong momentum, and you want to look here, the candle closing with strong bullish candle broke this resistance level. Then you know that today, the next day, you're gonna look for the buy entry. You're gonna look for the buy entry. One, you're gonna look where? You're gonna look for the pullback. Then you will know that, okay, this is the opening candle and this is about closing. Okay, and the next day, if I go to H4, right, this is the reason ATH, which it was on December 23rd. Okay, and then you see the next day I will go to M15. Then you highlight, right? You note this is M15. This is a closing. This is a opening for the green candle. So now we're gonna buy, right? And M15, you also can see that the market structure is very clear that, hey guys, I'm still in the bullish move because price still make the higher low, right? And M15, the low was here. As long as price did not close below the recent low, they are still on the bullish move. Okay, and now look, from that, price did not even pull back to this low. They continue to make the high. If you go to the daily time frame, D1, right here, D1, you see that price just come back and pull back a little bit to the closing price, and they will buy at 44.30 on the next day and continue to go higher. Okay, so is it very important? Okay, my answer is it very important for opening or closing of the candle? You need to look on daily time frame, where the opening, where the closing, and then you use that for to find your entry. Okay, any question before I end the webinars, guys? Oh, I cannot just go back. You're welcome, right? You see, now price has kind of like might want to break. Based on the H4 time frame, this is about 2 hours to close. But if you were to look at the momentum right now in H4, right, you will see that price come from the demand in daily time frame. H4 closing with bullish and gap here. So basically, I'm gonna wait for price to pull back somewhere around where, in maybe somewhere around here, right? Then I'm gonna buy maybe here, right? The somewhere around either here or somewhere around that the zones, which is here. Maybe these zones, or maybe somewhere around here. I'm always at maybe round number 43.50 you can buy, or you can buy at about this number, which is 43.40, around the zone. And then if I want to use Ichimoku cloud, it seems like there's a green candle already. Okay, either they pull here or here, and then I'm buy up, target first TP here first, and then the next one gonna be there. But if price rising did not respect, if they break below this level, when I wait for the pullback, I'm gonna sell, because from this one it's gonna be your breaker box if price did not respect the OB, the green box. Okay, this is the OB. If price did not respect, break below, I'm gonna for the pullback, it's gonna be the breaker box, and then I'm gonna sell. Okay, so you monitor the zones. Okay guys, that should be all for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm gonna see you again next week or next year, 2026. Okay, happy trading, all the best, and happy new year. Okay, I hope 2026 is gonna be the good year for everyone of us. Okay guys, If you don't trade today, don't trade, okay? Just go and spend your holiday with your loved one, with yourself, reward yourself, okay? Don't overtrade as well, okay? Bye for now, guys. Take care and good luck. Bye bye.